This is Trevor Truck, and I just want to thank everyone for watching my videos. So today is kind of a weird, bizarre episode. I am playing on the Java edition instead of the Bedrock edition. And today I am taking some time to sort of play test a level that I've been working on since last year. So this is like sort of a video game, if you will, within a video game. So yeah, there's gonna be command blocks and whatnot at play here. It will probably be a disaster, but it's all in good fun. So let's start. Okay, so in this game you collect notes. So trespassers will be punished up to the full extent of the law. The Obsidian Railway. Okay, so that's basically the name of the game. Is condemned and not safe for any passengers. Do not ride any minecarts on the rails. Doing so may result in injury or death. Yeah. By the way, I am using Optifine and the shader that goes along with it. So that's why this game looks really good right now. And then when I step on these plates, basically it represents the thoughts of the character. So it took me forever to find this place. No way I'm turning back. So the Obsidian Railroad is kind of like a legendary place. They said it was a myth, that it wasn't real. But if it was only legend, then why did they tell me not to look for it? Okay, so this is where we end up, and this is kind of like the mythical Obsidian Railroad. And up here is kind of like, you can use this as a TP, a teleport to the next level, but you have to find a way to activate the switch, which is not there. Also, I just realized, you're not supposed to see this. Okay, hold on a second. How in the world did I do that? I thought I had put the game mode to survival. Okay, so obviously this isn't gonna work. But that's okay. This is just like kind of a lazy run through of the game. So let's see. Information and a cart. Holy cow, this is it. This is the Obsidian Railway. Like I thought, it's pretty abandoned. No sign of life. This is the beginning of the rail. I hear it goes on for ages. I can't explore by foot, though. I need to look around for a cart. Okay. And obviously we're not allowed to go on the railway because it's supposed to be dangerous. So this is where we go down here and we get a little bit deeper into the lore. The information booth and the cart are this way. More information. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to spend so much time on certain aspects of this. If I'm interested in lore, I better read some notes from the info center. If not, I'll keep looking for a cart. I guess we'll take a look at it. It might be interesting to some people. I don't know. So these are kind of like little notes. Dear Diary, it's me, Steve, the original Steve, world famous explorer, married to Alex. You know her. Wish I could claim that I was the first to find this forbidden railway. Oh, that's spelled wrong. It was actually Alex. She made it here and sent me mail that she'd arrived, but that was the last letter she sent. I spent 3 months trying to find her till I made it here. There is no doubt that Alex took a cart, the rail, I mean, legend says it's dangerous, but I have to find her and I have to find out the true story about the railway. So what I'm going to do is write diary entries and leave them throughout the rail system. They may come of use to future travelers. Also, they do provide some kick-ass exposition. Oh gosh. This is so dumb. It's so cheesy, but I like it. Okay, and this is from Alex. Hi, my name is Alex. I live life loud. Stevie, I know you're on your way to find me. Hope you read this note first before you take the rail. Okay, sugar rush wearing off. I'm back. Steve, I know this rail system will be confusing at first, which is why I'll be leaving you some useful info. I know you'll catch up to me in no time. So tip number 1, don't just rush. Take some time to think. Access your internal dialogue. Okay, so I'm not gonna read through everything because, like I said, the more important thing is to play test the level, see how it's going. So you go back into this little cabin and there's a little note. It's just more exposition. I'm gonna grab a couple cards because it's sort of a just in case type of thing. Alright, so once we grab that, we're just gonna make our way out. And I hope this runs smoothly. We'll see. We'll see how smooth it runs. I don't think I have my render distance set very far, but that's definitely on purpose. Okay, and I don't know how loud the rail's gonna be. So we start our journey on the railway. And at one point it was very fast and I had to slow it down. Even right now, it might be a little bit on the fast side. Well, no. Okay, here we go. So we just continue on along this mysterious railway, and we're gonna see what we run into. I really like the fact that it's snowing right now. I think it adds and enhances this video. Okay. Yeah, I know. Wasn't supposed to do that. But this game contains secrets. So if we go in here, we find red licorice, which is kind of like a secret collectible item. It really doesn't have any value other than, if you like to collect literally every single thing, every single hidden object in a game. I just threw that in for the ones who love to collect. I guess I would be included. Alright, so we're gonna go up this bridge, and again, I don't know if it's too fast. And then we're going down. This is kind of like a roller coaster in many ways. And it's really fun making these huge railway systems. It's really fun. Alright, so let's continue. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, this is really, really fast. And then this is the main bridge that will eventually lead to the cave system. Let's see. And I don't really know. Do you find the sound of the rails relaxing? Okay. So that is that. We made it into the next level, which is called Burrow's Cave. This one's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Wow, the famed and mythical Burrow's Cave. I better F2 this place so I have proof to bring back home. It's a little inside joke to take a screenshot. It looks like the track has seen better days. Dang it, I hope I won't have to be on foot for long. Alright, here's kind of like a secret room. This is a bunch of lore. I'm not gonna read everything. I wonder, did Steve and Alex make it to the end? Did they survive? They've been missing for a while. Yeah, I wonder that too. So this is like inside the cave now, and I'm gonna take advantage of these extra carts, at least a few of them. I really like the way that this area turned out, so I think there's a few secrets around here. Like I said, this whole game was kind of incomplete. More notes. I'm really lazy. But there actually is a game that I made that I did complete. And this was like years ago, but maybe if I can find it, I can play through that. Okay. So I'm trying to remember how all this went. So there's a chest which gives you a never stale cookie. It's just another collectible. And then you're probably thinking, oh no, I'm stuck. You're not actually stuck. Just get on the bed and open the door, and you're back out here. Okay. Now, I kind of forget how this goes, but you see, the rest of the level continues on beyond this wall. So what you're supposed to do is clear the debris, I think. So, oh no, this actually just powers the rail. Okay. But you have to get another switch to clear the debris, okay? Let's see. Debris cleared. Alright, so all the debris is cleared. So the next thing that you're going to do is actually activate the switch. And the level begins. Obviously, very messy. I don't really understand what the 3-2-1 is. It was just an idea. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I think if I die, I'll respawn in that bed. So let's see what is going on here exactly. And you'll have to excuse my parkour skills because I'm not that great at parkour. Okay, so now this is where things get really interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. I don't know why there's only 2 arrows in there. That doesn't make sense. I should have put more. But this is exactly why when you're making Minecraft games, oh, totally bit the dust. Okay. This is why when you make games like this, you always have to play test them. So I'm really glad that I spawned back here. I didn't want to have to start over. Alright, so this room I can't get into quite yet. Now, see, this was... okay. This is very convoluted. But first, step 1 is to activate the teleport room at the start of the rail. I presume I did. Okay. Now you can travel between here and previous TP point, just in case you missed something. Oh, yeah. Okay, so obviously... you know, this is really contrived. I think I should just delete all of this. But anyway, this was going to be like a special teleportation room where you could go to the very start of the game, or if you unlocked the TP point in the next level, you could go to the next level. Obviously, I didn't think that far ahead. Now, what's this all about? I can't reach that button with my hand. Maybe there's another way. Of course there is. Iron door destroyed. So it's back in this way. Then you get into this very original room, I guess. And this is Steve's Fate, which is another collectible item. Yeah. Anyway, let me just do something real quick, because I got a lot of stuff that I don't need, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So it's in here that we get to the next part, and let me see my progress on this. Okay, so this is a very tight squeeze. But now we're going through all this. Oh man. This is way too fast. So anyway, this is Burrow's Cave. There's deep lore, but like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into that right now. Alright. Now this part gets a little bit crazy. You know, this is like the scary part. Attention, please do not enter unless you have a mask. Hazardous obsidian fumes ahead. And when you inhale those fumes, this is kind of what happens. It's really weird. Really weird. Okay. And yeah, that was a little bit of a trap on my part. These warning signs, lava ahead, get off rails. Yeah. So the thing is, this place is supposed to be dangerous. There were a few things that I missed, but I was too dizzy to actually see them. So danger, unfinished tracks ahead. Danger, track ends abruptly. And I guess these are kind of the rooms where the miners, you know, the people digging the obsidian or whatever, these are kind of their, you know, their resting places where they would just hang out. And then here's a little fun fact. Like, this seems like it goes on forever, but it doesn't. I just block one end with like black concrete to make it appear that it goes on forever. I love doing that. It just adds sort of a mysterious touch, just like this. Very mysterious touch to the game. Okay. So this is the part where the game gets a little bit more difficult. But I do like the effect of the water here. Looks pretty cool. Okay. I'm trying to think, do I need to go down here for anything? What's out here? Okay. So the lore behind the game is that the secret of the Obsidian Cave is that they're producing this type of fungus that's very dangerous if it's inhaled. I think that was kind of the story I was going for. But anyway, let me sleep on this bed real quickly. Good. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to go down here. Alright. And this leads to a really dark section. Okay. Now this is going to be a really interesting part of the game. So, as you can see, there's more to the cave than meets the eye. That would be really freaky in real life, to just walk on a glass floor and then you see everything that's down there. Alright, so I'm almost certain that I'm gonna get lost in this level. So these are like jail cells where they keep creepers. And there's this weird vegetation growing off of the ceiling. So this is the part of the game that seems kind of like a maze, and yeah, it is a maze. It's amazing. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, gotta be careful here. Okay. So that takes care of that one. Cool. I'm just gonna respawn there. And it gives you more arrows and meat, but I won't need those. Also, there should be a switch of some sort, maybe not. Okay, what else can I do? There's another area here, and I will need to be. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. So what's inside this? Okay, more lore. I do believe I need to come in here. Here we go. Dripstone cleared. So there was dripstone blocking an entrance somewhere. But there is one more jail cell that I have to explore. And I think it was this one. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any switches in here, so that's cool. Alright. So now, the next part of this is finding the exit. Oh, by the way, this is kind of like a secret room. And there's cookie dough, which is another collectible item that I just randomly made up. Alright. This is where the dripstone would have been, but I cleared it out. So now we kind of go through this mess. And you kind of have to jump and run. Alright, so this is more lore. And this brings us to the next part of the rails. And this is where they're growing these mushrooms. This is like step one. The dripstone sort of nourishes them. If I'm recalling the story. And we're gonna see a lot of that as we continue on. Kind of going at a slow pace. This here is one of my favorite scenes, though. This is where we see the spores just completely changing the mushrooms into something not so nice. This is a very empty room that perhaps I should add some more things to. Okay. But we continue on. In this room, we see more of the same. So, here we go. Yeah, I know, it's really slow. I probably have to add some more powered rails. So anyway, we now go into this dark, well, it's not really that dark, but we go into this chasm, and then we are in this endless loop. And what's supposed to happen here is there's gonna be a switch, and I have to aim an arrow at the switch or the button, and then after that happens, we go to the next section of the game. Now, I would be curious. I would be very curious if... Okay, nope. So I haven't planned anything after that. Okay. So that is as far as I've gotten. And I wish that I could say that I was gonna finish this, but it's just such a dedication of time, you know? So maybe, maybe one day I can play one of an older game that I made. Maybe we can check that out. That is, if I can find it. There's no guarantees. But yeah, I hope that this was relaxing, and at the very least, maybe if you like to play in creative mode and make things in Minecraft, who knows, maybe this sparked some inspiration. Maybe. Okay. Well, that's it. I will see you in another episode of ASMR from Trevor Truck. Bye.